Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Unit number 6, lesson Monkeys and the Bell. Let us start reading the lesson. Pre reading activity. Read this story. All of you have heard the story of Cap Seller and the monkeys. The monkeys took the caps of Cap Seller when he was sleeping and put them on their heads. When the cap seller woke up, he saw what had happened. He looked at the monkeys and threw his own cap down. The monkeys also threw their caps down. The cap seller immediately collected the caps and went home. How many action words are there in the story? Underline them. Now let me read the story. Monkeys and the Bell. Once upon a time, a robber came into a village. He stole a temple bell and ran towards the forest. A tiger heard the jingle of the bell. When the tiger saw the robber, it jumped upon him and killed him at once. The bell fell down on the ground. Later, a few monkeys saw the bell and carried it to their home. They found the melodious sound of the bell very interesting. So at night, the monkeys started playing with the bell and enjoying its sound. But the villagers who heard the sound coming from the forest became afraid. They thought that there are some evil spirit which might kill them. So they began to leave the village. But there was an intelligent and bold woman, Meena, in the village. This she thought to herself, I don't believe in evil spirit. I will find out how is ring. I will find out who is ringing the bell. Late that night, she went into the forest bravely and found that a group of monkeys were playing about and ringing the bell. The next day, Meena went to the village head and said, I am sure the evil spirit can be conquered by worshipping the gods. So please grant me some money to perform the worship. Once receiving the money, Meena bought peas, groundnuts, and fruits. That night she went into the forest, placed them under a tree, and hid herself. The monkeys were, as usual, playing with the bell. When they saw the eatables, they threw the bell and ran to pick up them up and ran to pick them up. At that time, Meena grabbed the bell quickly and rushed back to the village. The next morning, she gave the bell to the village head. He was happy at her bravery. Everyone in the village admired her. Ever since that day, there was no noise from the forest, and people lived happily in the village. Assalamu alaikum.